Good evening, guys. It is Friday, August 8th. I'm Dine. Call me Dine. Welcome to what are we on? We're on part 7 of Final Fantasy VI, The Eternal Crystals. It's time to raid the Magitek Research Facility. To do that, we talk to this old guy.
Shh, I'm a returner sympathizer. I've heard of you. While I distract the soldiers, climb onto the steel tower from this box and enter the facility.
Already?
Yes. I'm dancing, old man. I'm gonna be sick. Get out of here!
And just hop onto this box and onto this catwalk.
Gonna toss it all.
And once again, faking sick distracts guards more easily than anything else. Now, of course, if you talk to them, you will get into a battle and get caught and get kicked out. So let's just head up this way. And we are going to enter into an area that has unique music. This is one of the bigger mazes of the area, so I may not get everything. I actually don't remember where everything is in here either. Well, I'll start here. There's a chest. Now, I am going to start editing out battles out of as of this video, unless people are in the chat and asking questions. We'll go ahead and keep this one, since I'm still explaining these things. But normally, if it's the first time I run into an enemy group, or something's going on that I can't cut out, I'll start editing out videos. Start editing out battles from the videos. I'm one of those people who my mind gets ahead of my voice, and then the voice suddenly skips 3 words to catch up. Oh, scintillating. Launcher, very, very annoying attack. Look at that, it did a ton of magic damage to everybody. Unfortunately, we have Raging Fist to ignore defense. Hope I got plenty of eye drops. Yeah, that could have gone better. Continue up this way and get more treasure by jumping on this conveyor belt. Right here. Flame Tongue is an elemental sword. Of course, for fire. I'll fire. We head on down here. Hey, Chiro DVD, glad you could join in. What are these shenanigans? Or more to the point, what are the enhancements of Eternal Crystals? Slightly changed plot, slightly changed party lineup. Each character has unique specialties. Not everyone can use magic. You may notice that, of course, Edgar is a druid on this one. Sabin's name is back to Mash, his original name. And just a few others. It's easier to watch the LP from the beginning. But it's pretty much the same game. The biggest changes actually don't come until later with some new content. And this ought to kill them. So that's pretty much all the enemies in the first half of the dungeon we're going to see. So I'm going to start cutting up battles, beginning with the next one. So I probably won't say much during them. Thunderblade, elemental sword for lightning. There's a ice one in here somewhere too. Yeah, making Edgar a Dragoon was the first change that kind of shocked me. Oh, that could have gone better. I ran into some more proto-armors. And Locke got wounded. What about all his marvelous tools? Edgar still has his tools, but they're not all exactly the same. They focus more on dealing status ailments than before, rather than pure damage. His first one's still really great, though. But they're also a little bit harder to obtain, mostly because a lot of them you don't... A lot of his tools I found in my first run of this game were from getting them in battle. I honestly don't remember where to get them. There's the Ice Brand. And his Zephyr Cape. That's a relic that makes things easier to dodge. I'll go ahead and not equip that now. It's really weird editing out battles. I'm not saying anything. You guys are still asking questions. Yeah, half his tools already cause status effects. They're not as broken on this one, unfortunately. I want to go this way. Should come back around this way first to get the treasure. Oh, another earring. Improves Celeste's magic attack, which I really don't need. I was finishing Grincia the other day and saying, wow, this encounter rate is a lot higher than FF6, but I'm getting run into a bunch here. Gold shield, definitely for Edgar. Yeah, they're broken for the first half of the game, definitely, and I use the auto crossbow for pretty much the whole thing. Again, not so in this case. Now, I wonder how they got changed on Brave New World. Good battle there. Celeste learned Thundara. I think it's time to switch her to another Esper. Yep. She probably will not finish learning all the spells from that one before the end of this dungeon. Cannot jump down there like I thought. Oh well. Should be one more nook we can go into. I'll go ahead and keep this one since I was in the middle of speaking. Tiro and I have been talking about the changes mostly to Edgar over the past couple battles. Well, not during the battles, of course. I've been reading his comments. But yeah, the fact that they made Edgar a Dragoon on this was to focus more on him being a Dragoon rather than an engineer. So instead of tools, they basically gave him a Dragoon relics. Probably the best way to put it. Yeah, I'll keep this one in again too. Even though it's the same group, but again, still in the middle of talking. Yeah, this is gonna be fun to edit. I can see that now. But I'm going for distance rather than time on this video. But all in all, I'll give my full review of the hack after beating it. Now to actually progress, you want to come this way, and I think I missed something, but I'm not complaining. And there's the laugh! Oh, I've been waiting for this! I'm all powerful! Yeah! I'm collecting Espers! I'm depleting crystal energy! And I'll feed the dark crystals! You've been completely drained of your powers! Now you're useless to me! And thus he throws them into the trash. And you, take a hike! More treasure up there. We're gonna let Shiva and Ifrit rot in the garbage for a bit. And the funny thing is, he's just standing there. Oh, he's gone! Probably a good thing, really. We kind of don't want to get caught in here. I'm gonna pick this up. Yeah, I think there was one more piece of gold equipment. There's a chest in that hidden nook down there. Am I going the right way? No, probably not. Oh, not quite. I'm not fighting these guys again. I'm gonna have to circle back around this way anyhow, so... There's a gold helmet, and there's one more chest over here. Kind of hidden, but if you know to explore everything, you'll pick it up. There's the gold armor. And Leo, glad you could join us. I'm cutting out battles, so I probably won't say much during them. So enjoy the battle music, especially if you like FF4s. Should get through here without too many more battles. Get to where we need to go. All right. Oh god, no, I'm dying! I'm being crushed out! Yeah, you just get on a random conveyor belt with machinery on it. Watching any old movie, that never ends well. But let's go ahead and follow the Espers into the garbage. Any Dianogas or Luke Skywalkers in here? No, hope not. But there are unique enemies in here called Flans. So there are two sets of these things. One where the first one appears on its own and one in a group of four, so we're going to go for both of them. Now with this one, you have to fight 3 groups, they double out. Now I honestly see doing this place with just Locke and Celeste as a bigger challenge than doing the final dungeon with a minimal party. Not so much a spoiler at this point, but yeah, it is possible. And that will be explained later on. So there's the first set. Go ahead and save in here. I might as well use its hands. Yeah, this ROM hack wasn't bad. I found it different enough to warrant playing through the game once again. And it fits the theme of my channel. Not many people have seen it, so why not? And if you need to get back up top, just jump onto that hook in the middle there. Okay, there's the second group. Now these guys are immune to physical attacks, no surprise there. Unless it's got an element attached to it, like it matches Fire Claw. Yeah, I'm making better progress on this than I thought, so I'll probably go further than planned. Yeah, you need to talk to Ifrit to initiate the battle. Talking to Shiva does nothing. But you have to do enough damage to deal on each one, and actually, let me rephrase that. You have to do enough damage to one in order to prevent them from swapping out. You only fight one at a time. And it's actually better to fight against Ifrit because, of course, Celeste has her ice magic. Yeah, he doesn't have anything. Kefka drained it all. I busted Neptune for there we are. He does not like MASH. Oh, nuts. Yeah, the thing about the FF4 music, I like this FF4 soundtrack more than I do the FF6 soundtrack for the most part. There are a few exceptions. And music from other Final Fantasy games do show up in this one. Locke, you can survive that? Just barely. Oh, no. I actually got a Locke's limit break while grinding off screen. I was wondering if that could happen again. Not so much. Actually, this is probably a good time to actually use Celeste's runic. But she's also on healing duty. This fight can either be really easy or really hard, depending on how quick you are, how much damage you can do, and so on. And how did that not hurt him? Let's go ahead and keep Celeste on magic absorption duty. And that didn't work. You're too slow, Celeste.
I sensed a kindred spirit.
Who are you?
You have Ramu's power? Wait. We're Espers.
I don't know why they put that in two separate lines. You don't know who's talking.
Well, Ramu did entrust them with his power.
And talk to each one more time.
They drained our powers and threw us away. We haven't long to live. Zemus has grabbed our friends and is trying to drain them of their power. I too suffered my turn in one of the glass tubes. We will follow Ramu's lead and give you our power.
So I'll go ahead and pick up these crystal shards.
Our friends are all gone. We haven't much time left.
No choice but to entrust you with our essences. So I'll pick these up. And this is the earliest time to be able to learn Bizarra and Fira. It'll just be better to use another 10. Yeah, I have at least double-digit 10s before coming in here. There are several boss fights and several save points to heal up at. Let's go ahead and check out these really quick. Again, only Celeste can equip them. So, level up strength +1. And no level up bonus, but some fairly good spells. Rasp and Osmos are actually very useful in this game. Now let's go ahead and teach her some fire magic. And let's get out of the garbage chute. Now there are a couple more chests in this area, not in this room in particular. Probably more flans as we run into enemies in this room. They may change. We'll see. Nope, they're just in the garbage. So, new enemies. Let's fight them. Much easier than what we've been running into so far. Very, very so. There might be one more new enemy type in here. I'm going to fight another battle just to be on the safe side. They may be generals and onion knights. Yep. I know this game too well. Come on, Match, it's your turn. Now, since this video is going to go up tonight, I'll go ahead and talk about next week's projects. I'm going to try and do another video of this weekend. And I'm going to record my channel's 2-year anniversary video tomorrow. It won't go up until Tuesday, but it's going to be something different and special. I decided not to do the Shadow of the Colossus, but something else, and I'm not saying what it is until it actually goes up. And some unique enemies in here as well. Palette swapped ogres from Final Fantasy 1 Advance, I believe, or maybe 2. Might have my attacked. Berserkum, counter him with Edgar's Blind Thunder. You're too slow, Edgar. But they probably won't be able to hit from now on. This ought to kill him. It did. And there's another chest hidden in here, I think. Where was it? Maybe it was on the other side. Back around here. There it is, the Stone Blade. I don't think... Can anyone other than Celeste equip it? Because, spoiler alert, no point in giving it to her right now. Very powerful sword, but she's not going to stick around long enough to keep it. And this is the last new enemy type in this area. Now it's time for another boss who looks like I want to say I can't name him. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. I cannot remember. It's some kind of movie monster. Not Frankenstein. It's too easy. And you probably heard my jaw pop in the mic right there. That was a loud one. You guys not dead yet? Yeah, difficulty spike. Not if this doesn't finish him, the next round of attacks will. Excellent. Level up for Celeste, so free strength boost at the right Esper equip. I don't know, let's just say a Mortal Kombat character. But talk to him to initiate battle. He's number 24, and he looks nothing like the sprite. I don't know why he got switched out by a palette swap sprite from his own game. I may be able to suplex him. Let's check that out. That's always satisfying. Not as satisfying as the train, but sadly that's long gone. Muddling. Fusion is always the most annoying status element you can get in almost any RPG. Locke, can you try to steal from yourself? Now, this guy's actually a lot easier, excuse me, on this version than he is in the original game, because he has magic elemental barriers that he switches around. And a broadsword. Oh, never mind. No, he's not giving us much trouble. I just seem to remember having trouble against the original rune. There's a lot of shuriken here. Of course, I played through the original game. Who knows how many times? I only played through this version once before. That's what. Oh, okay. He is absorbing thunder. You can suplex the train on this one. No problem there. What if we can blind him? Probably not. Probably didn't work. And who knows what his elemental weakness is, but probably something different. We should go down soon. Haven't had much trouble except for that Fura. Yep, alright, gone. Edgar, you okay up there? You can come down anytime to celebrate the end of the battle. Yeah, I don't think there's any version where you cannot suplex the train. And another ice brand. Go ahead and proceed forward. And lo and behold, we have found where we need to be. Espers trapped in tubes.
Probably getting high, brah.
Thing to do, flip this very convenient switch.
You want to help me, but I haven't long to live. Just as Ifrit did before me, I'll give to you my power.
I did Ifrit's voice for him.
What are you doing there?
It's an old guy in a raincoat.
What's this? So, the crystal shards are beginning to unite. We're losing control over the Espers. Why?
I'm trying not to do Ultro's voice with him. It's a bit of a tricky line. But, lo and behold, they all come to you. We have 6 new shards. Professor Sid.
General Celeste, and who might these dubious characters be? Your troops?
No, you see.
Can it be true that you've realized your true identity?
My true?
Celeste, you are the warrior of water. You have been chosen by the Espers to join the crystal pieces and seal the void.
But I... Oh, double laugh.
So that's it! They're stealing my crystal power! Sid, you miserable blockhead! General Celeste, the game's over. Bring me those crystal shards.
Celeste, what are you doing? I feel the power. He's controlling my spirit. So a slight change from the original script.
She is one of the elements. I'll drain her powers as well.
I don't want to know how you're going to do that, Kefka.
Look, I won't let him use me. Believe me. Now! Exterminate all of them! You fools! I said all of them! You missed some to your right!
Look, let me protect you for once. Maybe now you'll believe me.
Celeste! What are you doing? Stop it!
And they fly away. It never really explains what spell she casts there, especially if she doesn't have it yet, but it's probably warp. And lo and behold, Celeste has left us for now. Celeste. You guys have anything to say? Nope, you're generic characters for this mission.
No, what happened? This is a disaster. You're fighting has caused the capsules to rupture. Their contents are spilling out. Quick, over here.
And follow him. This is the only way you can go.
Kefka has used me. Used the Empire. What have I done? life energy of those crystals. Our entire planet rests on that balance. You've helped me come to a decision. I'm going to talk to the Emperor and have this stupid war stopped.
I can't really settle on something for him. Oh, we got another save point. Definitely use it. And well, we're at full health. Now I'm gonna save my backup file here because this game is really, really stubborn about giving you both enemies that appear in the next area. And if I have to come back here, I'll be able to do so.
Celeste, I've known her since she was a baby. I raised her as if she was my own daughter. I knew from day one she was a light warrior and thought she could help restore the planet. But with her abilities, she was forced to become a mage knight and do some awful things. Now that Kefka knows her true powers, she may not survive much longer. If I can only talk to her, I'd apologize for the way her life has turned out. No, it's Kefka!
I almost said Kefka voice right there.
Go!
And lo and behold, this is the time when full motion video became popular in PC gaming. This is the closest they could do in Super NES. Okay, we got both enemy types in here. I do not have to come back here. This area is not hard. Except for one thing you may notice. We don't have a healer. The fact that Celeste is gone and our only magic user is gone means we can get through this with just these guys. But it's actually not that hard. They actually made this segment easier for this hack because of that. Game's slowing down right there. But you have two enemy types with the same name. I actually never figured out which one was which when using it as a rage. Not that hard. Dragon still took him down easily. Now, with the banana head would have been good for Sid. With the blockhead, I really should have done a Peanuts reference. I was thinking Gumby at the same time. I actually should have put MASH in a different spot so we could take advantage of preemptive strikes. But the thing is, I have a subtle joke going where my party leader changes with every video. And we have at least 2 more battles before the boss. You may remember this music from the Battle of Narsh. We can actually sit back and enjoy it now. Edgar can one-shot him. Well, I was going to say, I wonder if all of us can, but we're not going to get a chance this battle. If they keep attacking MASH, he'll take care of it before us. Now, of course, this is a one-time dungeon. That's why I made sure to fight all the enemies, all the enemy types. Because in my next video, I'll probably spend some time in the Veldt. May show off a little bit of it, but I didn't do that when we first got Tarza. The next video is not really going to be an official part. It's going to be some side stuff you can do right away. Not necessary, but very helpful. So it'll be part 7.5. I think the next one's the boss. Not much we can do besides watch. And here we are. So, number 128, the left blade and right blade. Best to just attack the boss. And take him out because the left blade and right blade will come back. The Shamshir does... Actually, we'll put lock on healing duty. I don't know that. Shuriken did a lot of damage. Red Fee, so yep, it steals HP from you. And if we can get MASH to do some counterattacking, that'll take care of those arms without any problem. This boss actually has less HP than the previous one, for good measure. Good block. And he's already gone. I was going to steal from him, but forgot. And yet another tent. Now we have this closing cinematic here. The enemies we fight on the way out of the city are the same generals and Onion Knights we ran into. And these Commando guys will just run. You're lagging behind, MASH! And we'll just camp in the middle of the enemy headquarters. Nothing will stop us here. We are on a save point. And let's get out of here. Probably get one more fight before we actually escape. Oh, Chaser. That okay, I forgot about them. Good thing we did run into them. Now, if you kill all the Onion Knights, the Chaser will summon more. So I'll just try and kill them all at the same time. Have lock targeted while the others dish out at all enemy damage. There they are. Now you most likely will get extra experience for the extra enemies. I never bothered to calculate. And this ought to finish them. Well, them, but not it. Well, set number 3. Not like they're a big threat at this point. There, finally dead. Or dismantled or destroyed. Machines can't die. And we are home free. I was starting to worry. What's up with Celeste? She's not here. No, we'll talk later. Let's get out of here. That's not gonna be... Shit! What a mess! Oh, we haven't seen this room since Prologue. I didn't think so! You won't get away! I'm not gonna let you escape to where there's sand, because I'm not gonna bother to chase you in there! Oh. Still slightly overcoming that cold, so it wasn't quite easy to do him as much as I wanted to, but still so much fun to voice Kefka. Let's not overstay our visit. We're out of here on the double. Right. Speaking of which, maybe we should be leaving. Oh, we got a solar eclipse going on. Something horrible's coming. Wrong voice. Whoa, what in the... And another boss fight. 2 cranes, one is weak against thunder, one is weak against fire, but the opposite element will charge them up. Just best to use physical attacks. Take out one at a time. I'm doing a bit of a gamble here. Now, Setzer does have a slot ability. Let's see what we get. And he can actually use magic, but you have to learn some with him, of course. I did not see if Edgar's Trident hurt or healed that thing. But like I said, these guys are easier than they are in the original version because you don't have any magic users at this point. Probably finish him off before Edgar gets down from there. Not quite. Okay, he was weak against thunder. And absolutely nothing. We are home free. I'm worried about Tina. Let's return to Zozo. Tina? Who's that? I'll explain on the way. But Tina, Espers, returners. So, a free flight to Zozo. Don't have to bribe Setzer or trick him or anything this time. He's officially part of our party now. And everyone's here. We're all here, as I just said. Tina. Of course, Setzer's shocked. He has no idea what's going on. Crystal shards. Father? I remember it all. I was raised in the Summoner's world.
The Esper world.
And we have taken control of one of the Espers we saw in the Magitek Research Facility. We can't do anything about him other than move around. Something went wrong with the final summoning! We've summoned Sin! The final Aeon didn't make it!
Listen well and think clearly. What will you do?
Return together or leave her here? Well, we have to return together. She's pretty weak. Better let her rest for a moment. Thanks, Tinkerbell.
The final summoning. What happened? The Dark Cloud has killed them all. We failed to protect the crystals. One has survived, though, but she's seriously injured. All the summoners have died. What happened to the crystals?
Anything new? Nope.
Did I awaken you?
You're an Esper. What's that pendant for?
It's yours now. It helps protect the Esper world.
Esper world? What happened to the rest of the summoners?
They were all killed during the final summoning, but you managed to survive.
How could that happen? Why did I survive and they didn't?
I'm Medine. There's something about your power that was stronger than the others. You resisted the darkness. This can only be fate. The time for the Light Warriors to awaken has arrived.
So, when will they come? How will they awaken?
I'm not sure. The Elder may know.
I'm going to the human world to find the warriors.
You'll need a guide. He doesn't like what's going on here.
And we're back in control of Medine in his one-room shack here.
She went where? She can't go. She's our only hope.
You'd have made it all the way to the gate!
Well, it's about 20 steps north. Yuna is blessed with the power of Bahamut, protector of fire. She may be the key to awakening the warriors. What's wrong, Medine?
I'll just shove past you.
They're not all out there. One of them is within you.
You mean Bahamut's blessing?
With my prayer and your blessing, we shall give life to the first warrior. Flames of Bahamut. I can't pronounce his name properly. Burn within. Bring light to our child.
The incantation doesn't work well if it's a question. A slight change around from the original plot.
We've given her a name.
What?
It's Tina, the warrior of fire. 2 years later. Humans! The shattering of the crystals have made them go crazy! They're seeking our powers! We are helpless against them.
Okay.
Blast it, they made it as far as the Elder's house!
Who's talking? Even though they didn't get anywhere.
Aha! We finally found it! Those ancient writings told us of this world, and described the awesome magical properties of these phantom beasts. Grab them! Riches to any man who captures an Esper! Go!
Tina's alright. She's just a baby sprite right here.
We've no choice. We must do what we've been avoiding. You mean the magic barrier? Here's the plan. We'll cause a tempest that'll sweep all the nasty creatures out of our realm, like roaches and sandworms and all them. Then we'll seal the gate. I am the last of our kind able to cast this magical seal. But in your state, you might just pass away. But at least we'll finally be safe. Yuna.
Don't they understand they are draining the remaining power of the crystals?
Let's do it. We have no other choice. Soon the humans will arrive. The Dark Cloud will become stronger if the humans drain us. Tina's too young to protect us. I'm sure she'll come back to us if we let her go into the human world. Get a grip on yourself. She's our only hope. Be proud of your daughter, damn it. Let her go.
Okay. Yuna seemed to accept that quite readily. And back this way. And talk to the owner.
Where are you going?
What? To go? Should I give him the voice of Homer Simpson?
Tina's getting drawn to the next world. Impossible. It's too late. I've already begun casting the barrier. There's no turning back. That fool.
Hey, Italian Bull. Glad to see you join us.
Look what popped out!
Yeah, we're just gonna blow him away.
Shit! Just when we're in the reach of a veritable bonanza!
Nadine, she has to go out there.
I understand that.
Thank you.
Can you make it back here?
Sure. Tina! You just said to let her go. Nah, I'm not gonna voice it. It'll just be too cheesy.
A summoner girl. Who is she?
Please, take care of my baby.
Your girl? Then she's half summoner and half... Absolutely fascinating. She'll help us realize our dream faster than we ever imagined.
No!
Quiet, my dear.
And tap, you're down.
We'll restore this world fast.
That was a very weirdly worded line, if you ask me. But flashback over. And Tina's finally back to her human form. That was my father? I'm the warrior of fire. That's where I got my powers. I'm half summoner and half Esper. Now I understand. I finally feel like I can begin to control this power of mine.
So Zemus must have known the secret of the Esper's power back then.
And we now know two of the four warriors of light, Celeste and Tina. Now that Celeste has joined the Empire, we must get to the other two before the Empire does.
They can't get away with this. We have to strike back, brother.
What's happening in Narsh? Maybe we should head back that way.
The airship's ready.
Come on. And now that Tina's back with us, she can unleash her hidden potential in battle, which I will show off at some point. By all means, take a turn at the wheel. Operating instructions. Control pad, LR equals direction, up down equals altitude. Press the A button to move forward. Press the X button to go amid-ship so you can change your party. Or purchase items. Press the B button to land, press the A button to lift off. Alright? Yep. Shall I teach you a technique too? Yep, little secret. Press the start button to view the world map. Hold the Y button and use the control pad to move in all directions. Use the L and R buttons with the control pad for high-speed turns.
Let's go ahead and fly off.
Advance the plot a little bit more. Actually, before I do so, let's bring Tina into the party. She's going to show up sooner or later. She's going to show up whether we do so or not. And as you talk to different people, they will say different things. Go ahead and put her in front here. Now we'll keep this group for the moment. And holding Y while navigating the airship really makes it easier to do a precision landing. My new video card is awesome. Thanks for asking. The video I record tomorrow is going to definitely show that off better than the other ones I've done so far.
We've been waiting for you, Lally. This way, please.
Automatic cutscene as you enter town, even though the guard kind of stopped in the middle there.
Oh, you're here. The people of Narsh have finally decided to battle Mordor. I mean the Empire. How did it go at Vector?
I didn't warm up my Gandalf for this one.
I see.
Your plan would combine Narsh's money with Figaro's machinery to storm the Empire. Not enough manpower, though.
We have to open the sealed gates.
To the Esper world? We'll never beat the Empire without them.
When the gate has been opened, the Espers can attack from the east. We'll storm at the same time, from the north.
No way around it.
We must get the Espers to understand. They need to know that we are on the side of the Light Warriors. Only one person can do this.
Now, if she's not in your party, she'll walk in at this point. Tina. The Warrior Fire, first of 4. Child of Esper and Summoner. I am the chosen warrior. I'll do it. I'm the only one who can. And with that, our next destination is clear. Now, if you talk to them, they'll tell you about the Imperial base next to the sealed cave. At this point, plot dictates that we can get through there. But I'd better top off just in case I don't know if I'm already healed up like it's so far. This ghost will teach you about equipping crystal shards. But I'm going to go ahead and stop there. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm Dine. Call me Dine. If life is giving you a hard day, don't be afraid to eat your pudding with a fork. I'll see you guys for the next video, hopefully on Sunday. You take care.